So obviously the BRZ is bagged, and it was a whole process, and I was gonna upload a video for it, but it's super complicated. Long story short, I ended up not having enough content to fill a lot of the videos. But when I was finished with bagging it, I told the group, and Brandon over here texted me saying that he also got bags. So I'll be showing you guys how to bag a BRZ on Brandon's car. So I have some footage of the process that I did installing my bags. So I'm gonna go through sort of how to install bags on Brandon's car. This whole video is gonna be edited in a different way, and I'm gonna try a new style. So the first thing you have to do is, it's a little bit hard to see, but basically you guys have to take out your old strut, take that out, and to do that, there are bolts on the bottom, and there's I think 3 bolts on the top to take out, and then Kalvin over here is taking out the rears. Alright, so Kalvin just got the front passenger struts off, these stock ones. They're right there. So those ones just came off. I'm about to do the driver's side. Good tip, if you guys have, I learned this in physics. It's called the right hand rule. If you guys wanna if you wanna tighten a screw to go up, go like this, so you wanna turn it this way and it goes up in. If you wanna take it out, it's the other way. So it's like this way and then it goes out. Yeah, I never understood the lefty loosey, righty tighty thing. All right, look at my hands, super dirty. We just took off the front. We actually just took off all the struts. So this one's off, this one's off, this one's off, and they're all just sort of just chilling right here. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna put on the Airlift struts. We got these ones. So these are the front ones, and then these ones are the back ones right there. So now that Kalvin's working on the rear struts, I'm gonna be working on routing the Airlines throughout the car to reach the trunk. So Brandon's running 1/4 inch lines, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna route them through. There's a grommet inside there. It's kind of hard to see. There's that grommet right there. I'm gonna run the Airlines through there, like so. I'm gonna just fish it through there, and then it's gonna go throughout the side of the car.
You just think that something is gonna work
throughout there, and then I'm gonna run it through the back seat and into the trunk. So that'll be what I'm gonna do for the 2 front sides. Okay, I'm gonna fish an airline through. Okay, I'll grab it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, pull.
God damn it.
Okay, I got it. Keep going, keep going.
So Jared's got the front right here.
Okay, keep going. Okay, don't worry. Alright, well, if you guys haven't checked out my channel, check that down on the screen or wherever he puts it. I own like a 2000 MR2 Spider. It's over here. Right there. It looks actually really bad right now, but I'm doing a do-over, so wide body wrap, everything. So you can check it out on my channel. But alright guys, so the next thing I want to do is, now that I've routed the Airlines through sort of this side area, you gotta pull out there's a little cover here, you gotta pull that out. I'm gonna run it through under here, and then under the back seat, through there, and then through the back. So this one's a 10mm one. So you just pop that off, it's 1 screw, and then I'm gonna run the rest of the wires and the Airline through under the back seat and into the back. Alright, so I just finished up routing all the Airlines through here and then through the bottom. I tucked everything away. Everything's like under here. It goes right into the trunk area. Alright, so I'm gonna go back home and take lunch, and then I'll come back later to help Brandon out.
I'm gonna be working on the trunk set, the laminate or whatever it's called.
That's right, he has to cut out the trunk for his trunk setup, just like mine. How I have the wood set up and everything. Brandon's gonna do the same for his. So he's gonna work on that. And then hopefully the next time I see you, just be later today, it'll be cut.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And then I have mocked up the trunk setup, so we're gonna use wood here, and then it's like perfect There's like one here, and then it's like kind of like that. And then we're gonna draw everything out, and then we're gonna cut it out, and then ideally it's gonna go in the back of the car. Today we're gonna be cutting the wood for the trunk setup to mount my tank. And so right here I have the wood, and then I've already went ahead and sort of draw my lines for my template. I used a carpet here, which you can take out and then just lay on top of the wood, and then use a Sharpie to trace them. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go ahead and cut the wood for the trunk. So what I'm doing here is I'm just using a handsaw, and I'm about to just go like that, right across the line, all the way across. Just got the first piece off right there, cut it from that side. The handsaw took about 15 minutes, I would say. It's a lot of work, it's pretty tedious. So that's 1 out of like 8 pieces. So I still got 7 more to cut, so that's what I want to do right now. Alright, so the wood actually took a long time to do. It is actually a new day now, and I've actually cut the wood. The reason why it took so long, it's because I only have hand tools to do it, and with a power tool it would be a lot easier, but I just used like a handsaw and try to cut everything. But it worked out, and it looks pretty good. Ooh, she's looking good. Just arrived at Brandon's house. It's later in the day. Let's see. We got Kalvin right there. What the hell is going on? Why do you make that face?
Yeah.
What? An ad-lib? I heard you did the trunk. Looking good. Oh damn, that actually looks really good. Wow.
Do you see any mistakes?
Not
really, right?
Yeah, well, are you covering something?
No,
right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I see something there, but...
And look over here.
Yeah, what the hell?
But you don't see that stuff.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
Upon like this, it's fine. Your tank's gonna be there. You're not gonna see it.
And no one goes like this.
No one's gonna go here to take a look at it. Honestly, it's fine. You slap some lights in there, no one's gonna know. Oh, the square ones you don't take off, but
Just grind it off,
the
right?
screws you have to pull out, and the tabs you have to pull out.
Wait, so these screws right here,
You pull out, yep.
how do I pull them out?
On the inside, it's a fuel bracket,
Hey,
fuel line bracket.
Since this thing is out, I want to pop this.
So those ones go out, and then needle nose pliers to get the right plastic piece off.
Uh-huh.
And then that left plastic piece, you can also needle nose plier it off. The only thing that you need to grind down are those 2 square-ish metal plates that will remain after you take the screws out. Alright, so the next thing I want to be working on is pulling apart the driver's side to... What the... Hey! to do... God. I'm going to be pulling out the driver's side to put Airlines through the door sill. It's kind of dark, but I'm going to be running it through there, and then it's going to go to the trunk again. So why do you make that face?
Wait, what?
You're way too slow for my face.
Okay, what are you doing right now?
I am grinding this, like not in a weird way, but I'm grinding it down. I'm grinding like, so I took off the direct injection fuel lines, so the brackets, so there are 2 10mm here where these square nuts are. So these square nuts are welded, so you're not going to be loosening that anytime soon. I popped these plastic bits in, and then I have to just grind this as hard as I can, and then we should be all set. So catch you guys when I'm done.
What are you doing?
I am trying to measure out a way to like be like more in the center, and then kind of just setting up my trunk setup.
Nice. That looks really good. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, look how flat that is. You could.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, they're super flat.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put some any type of paint over it to make sure it doesn't rust. Just as a final curing method, if you were doing this on another BRZ, you must shave down that And so what we did is we used a grinder bit and attached it to a drill, and then sort of just like that part off. And then you want to cover it with some sort of sealant. In my case, I used like some like tar for like roofing, so that it doesn't rust, so you don't get gunk in there. So you got to do that if you own a BRZ. And honestly, it doesn't affect anything on the inside. It's supposed to be mounting for these hoses, but like as you can see, I'm pushing on it, it still doesn't go anywhere. Just like that, we got the dorsals back on and the airlines routed. I went through the grommet on sort of right there in the engine bay. It's gonna go out to the front. So next, after I routed the driver's side airlines, I'm gonna start routing the rear airlines. Brandon's gonna have his compressor there, and so I'm probably gonna have airlines coming out from there and maybe there. That's how I had it on my BRZ. But we'll see how it is. Brandon has longer lines than I do, so hopefully we will have a little bit more wiggle room. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
Why, Brandon?
I don't get paid enough to do this.
You don't get paid.
You don't get paid at all. Ah! Ground is cold. Oh, you don't have fittings on. Bro. Alright guys, so we're gonna call it a night for today. Why are you getting in his car? So we're gonna pick this up another day. It's getting dark out, but we finished putting together all of the airlines, and all we have to do is do wiring and feed the rear airlines in. What are you guys doing over there? Like I said, we're gonna pick it up another day, so I'll see you guys then.
I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see.